Well, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Another episode of Hoop Lounge TV where we sit back, kick back, and talk about hoops. And listen, guys, I know about 98% of you guys watch this and rock with the content, but do me a favor, it's free. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so it helps this boost these conversations out. All right. But check this out, man. I got a special guest today, man. It's my homeboy I went to college with. He's a trainer. He's down with the Slay organization. My man, Jordan Parrish. What's up, brother?
G, what's good, baby?
What's
How
good,
are you,
big dog?
man?
Cooling, man.
Glad to be here, man. This is exciting. It's my first podcast ever, bro. So,
Yeah, man. So, hey, first time for everything, man.
Yeah,
we done a lot of things in college for the first time.
Lot of firsts. lot of firsts, bro.
A lot of wilds, little bit, dog. That's wild. Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
So, where you man, what you doing nowadays, man? Like, what you got going on, brother?
Man, look, I'm in the gym every day, bro. Like just developing these young players. I've had my own organization for the past 8 years. And,
Mhm.
I've built up to about like 250 clients from middle school to pros. And,
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it's been a long journey, and so just staying tapped in with those players, just keeping them trying to stay on the right track.
Bet.
And then now, I'm going over to Slay, to Tamar Slay's new facility in Ballantyne, and gonna be over there training full time now, man, with a great staff and a great state of the art, brand new facility. Like y'all come check us out, Slay Basketball. Check us out.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, look, man. Let me before we dive into this development conversation, man. Let's go back. Let's go back to
Okay.
you building the 250 clients. Okay. We do know that there is money in training.
Mhm.
Okay. Everybody hollers about money racket, but to me, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like you got to have economics to do
Absolutely.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
I can't do it for free. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So what should parents be looking at paying, bro, for training? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a good ballpark. Because the reason I ask that because it's there's no set baseline.
Right.
It's all over the
Correct.
place. Some people think their values
Yeah.
$300 an hour. Some people charge $25 an hour.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Um,
Why?
So like when I first started out, bro, I remember like my very first few sessions or first clients, I was only charging $20 an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and like now, it's increased significantly on that level. But I think just the value that you're gonna get, like first you need to do some research on the person that you're getting, you're gonna get for your kid to be trained by.
Mm-hmm.
Do your due diligence on that, and just look, one, see their content, maybe even say, hey, look, can we get a trial session or something like that, just see, because some trainers aren't gonna relate. I don't relate to everybody, you know what I mean?
That's
the
true,
thing.
bro.
It's like, and that's the thing I've always been is honest with my clients. Like if I see either one, the kid's wasting my time, like I ain't no babysitter. Like if you come in here, you coming to work, get ready, and like get after it. So if you come in here to waste my time, then I'm gonna tell the parent, hey, look, man, this ain't a good fit for us. But I mean, I think I kind of look at it like you can go to McDonald's or you can go to Ruth's Chris. You know what I mean? Like you gonna pay for what you get. You should be, but there's some dudes out there that, man, they hitting people over the head
Yeah.
for like I hear some of these outrageous pay by the hour, $100 an hour. I'm like, wow, bro, like, what are you teaching? that
Right,
is
right.
So
Right.
worth $100 an hour.
Right. Well, that's what I was kind of go into when you mentioned McDonald's and then Ruth Chris. Right.
Right.
What makes yours Ruth Chris?
Right now, I was McDonald's.
Bro,
Growing, when I
shit,
first
bro,
started, right?
There's
Like,
levels to it.
there's
Yeah,
levels,
yeah, there's
exactly.
levels,
So
bro.
I
You gotta
think
get there. Yeah.
the experience and just the longevity of me doing it. Been doing
Mhm.
it for 8 years. For full time.
Yep.
Like so when I switched over to full time and like everything meant like my bills, my mortgage, food on the table, like it all revolved around like me being passionate about what I do.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing too is, bro, is like I am passionate, and like I didn't come. My story, I can relate to players, I feel like, a little bit better
Mhm.
than most people can, because I went through a lot of failure in basketball. I got cut my 9th and 10th grade year. Like a lot of people don't know my whole story, but like I had to battle my way to where I got to. And like if you'd have told me when I got cut my 9th and 10th grade year, like I'm gonna be making money from basketball at the age of 40.
Yeah.
I told you it's crazy. Like, that's a wild dream. But like, I'm one of the only people that's still involved in basketball, and I was with a lot of good players growing up, and like them dudes are working, selling cars, or doing something else, which is cool. But like one of them the other day hit me up and was like, "Yo, it's crazy how you're the only one out of all of us that's still involved in basketball."
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I think just the experience and the knowledge that I've gotten
Yeah.
is what kind of puts me over the edge.
Yeah, well, I think for me, basketball is kind of like my ministry. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do it because, you know what I'm saying, man, you can build men through sports. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, I tell everybody right now, man, my son, bro, most of my kids I coach, bro, they suburb babies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
No matter where they're from, whatever their ethnicity, because most of my kids have 2 parents that I'm coaching.
Yeah.
So, like, I got to create adversity for them. You feel what I'm saying? So I do it through practice,
I like that.
extreme accountability. You know what I'm saying? It is old school, but I did have to dial down a little bit, though, on, like, there is a such thing as holding kids too accountable because you don't allow them opportunity to mess up.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's a part of them figuring it out. And I had to realize sometimes, bro, like, I can't talk to them on this level. I got to meet them where they at.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I learned that through my son, but shit, that's how my daddy actually got on me about it. And I was like, you used to jack me up.
Right.
Like, what you telling me? He looked at me, he said, son, he ain't you.
Yeah, exactly. And
He's not you.
It's a new age.
It's new, bro.
It's a new age.
You gotta adapt.
Yeah.
So I still hold them accountable now. Like, we still, you lose in practice, bear crawls. You know what I'm saying? It's just building where they get a tolerance. They don't like to lose. They
Right.
start competing. But like scorning them for a turnover, bro.
Yeah,
they're 10 and 11 now. If it gets to the point where we're doing 3 or 4 in a row now,
Okay.
come on out.
Let's fix
Come on
that.
out.
Let's
You know,
talk
yeah,
about it.
yes,
Let's
now
talk
let's
about it.
yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna have to fuss about it a little bit after 4 of them.
Nah,
you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
I mean, like
But,
you
you
said
know.
at the beginning, though, like adversity, like learning how to deal with adversity is key. And like for 98% of these kids, the ball's gonna stop bouncing at some point.
Yeah.
So what they gonna do, and what did they learn from the basketball, from the baseball, whatever sport they're playing?
Yep.
Like, it can teach you so many life lessons.
Bro, it translates, bro.
Yeah, it does,
it translates, bro. I don't any sport you do, if the foundation of it is building character, then it translates to anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No
It definitely does. Yeah, man. So let's swing into this, brother. Like,
Right,
listen,
let's
let's swing into it. Let's talk about how we know each other a little bit, and then we'll get into the development side, who's better, why, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I went to college with this guy, junior college. All right, I came
Shout out Wilkes Community College, Dub C.
Yeah, listen,
Ian Adams.
Hey, Dub C, man, where we was at? Off in the boondocks.
Crazy.
So he was already there prior to, right?
Yeah.
I actually was only coming because my brother was coming to play baseball there.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And he didn't play. He ended up not even coming. So I just stayed. I'm 2 years removed from prep school, but I'm talking about working, doing the 9 to 5 for
Yeah,
real.
I remember
bro.
that.
By the time I came back and off in all kind of shit. So by the time I got there, I was ready to play,
Yep.
ready to get back to it.
Hungry.
As a dog. And then, you know what I'm saying, I met you, you know what I'm saying, man. You let me crash there until we got our apartment situation, you know what I'm saying? And we butt heads from time to time due to space.
Bro, them was the days, man. Like, looking back on that was wild.
We can't talk about so that crazy.
Nah, bro. That was some fun.
College life, dog. But,
The most fun we had to do in Wilkes was go to the Walmart and walk around, bro. That's the only thing we had to do.
And in the gym, skip
and
class
then
and be in the gym.
Be in the gym. Coach coming in. Ain't y'all supposed to be in class?
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's done.
We good. We good.
It's done.
We get these
It's done.
shots up, bro. Don't you want to win, Coach?
Bro, listen. Yeah. So man. So we end up doing decent there. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we built a connection. You know what I'm saying? We've been in some wars with this junior college route. Had a good time. So after you left Wilkes, what made you decide to how'd you fall into the training? Because let's be real, a lot of times, bro, you used to train me
Yeah.
low key,
And
like,
didn't even know.
and you, bro, like,
I didn't even know. You know what I
there was
mean?
times, bro, you wouldn't even shooting. You'd just be in there
Right.
hour passing me the ball.
Right.
Here, shoot this, get to this, get to this,
Mhm.
make this 10 times. Like, bro, I remember us skipping class and
Yeah.
I'd be in there and like
I'm-
just looking back at it to the point it had me where I was coming back into my own, you know,
Mhm.
after being off for so long. So,
Yeah.
so for me, I feel like the foundation of it come from that. But what made you feel like, oh yeah, like I can really do this, like I
Yeah.
can really train?
First of all, bro, like you was my favorite two guard I ever played with.
I appreciate it,
Like,
homie. I appreciate it, brother.
I love passing you the ball because I knew I was gonna get an assist 8 times out of 10.
All day, yep.
But now, whenever the JUCO, the college career ended, I actually had an opportunity to go overseas to Cyprus, and it was between the homeboy of mine from Texas set me up with this agent guy, and I knew it was a shot in the dark, but it was like one of the lower level overseas teams
start
that were
somewhere,
still
big
playing
dog. Yeah,
basketball,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it didn't work out last minute. They ended up taking a kid from New York over me, so I came home and I got on the fire department. I was a firefighter for 10 years.
Awesome.
But I think when the love for teaching started is when I was young, man. Like I didn't even realize it, but like my dad played Major League Baseball, and then when he retired, he had his own baseball school. So like I would watch him teach these kids, and just the way
dope.
that he was like
Dope.
getting into their head and being able to translate, but and teaching this kid this way and this kid the whole another way because he wasn't going to respond the same way that this kid was going to respond, and just watching him do that, like kind of I guess long term put a love for it in my heart and a fire of like, you know what, I want to be able to do that. I want to develop a player. I want to have that relationship with a player. You know what I mean? Where like I love that. That's the biggest thing. That's the coolest thing for me, man. Is when my college guys call me and they're like, "Hey, yo, I need you to come down and work me out. I'm in a slump." I'm like, "Bro, you're not in a slump. You just need to hear a different voice." You know, a lot of times, but it's that relationship that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm no mad scientist. You know, I don't have a magic wand.
Yeah.
But I think it's very true, man. Like, just hearing that comforting voice that has been there for a long time to be able to get you through to the next step or through that little valley that you're in.
So let me ask you this. Let's dial back on this right here. You said hear that voice. I think parents and players need to understand, like, give me an example on what you mean, because I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the reason why I like having an assistant coach.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to pass them on to somebody to get the message across.
Absolutely.
So give me an example on what you're talking about, different voice.
So I have a lot of players whose dads were legends that I looked up to at a young age when I was growing up, and they'll bring their son to me, and I tell the kid, I'm like, bro, you not know what you have sitting on the couch in your living room, and the dads are like, yo, he ain't listening to me. He don't want to hear what I gotta say. They need to hear a different voice. I'm like, bro, but like to me that was crazy because like my dad was a Major League Baseball player, but like anything he said, you know, it was the Bible to me, bro. Like he made it. He's a pro. He was a pro. He's a World Series ring. Like why would I not listen to him? You know what I mean? But these kids nowadays, bro, I think they just feel they too distracted by other stuff, but they don't give their parents enough respect, man, to like actually embrace their parents' voice first.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's why they send them to us, man.
I think though, bro, like, I think you should be proud of that shit because, like, a daddy like me, like, I think we trying to build a village. You know what I'm saying? And the village is the player that we developing. You know what I mean? And I understand how sometimes, like, I can't coach myself real hard. I'm learning that, like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I like to even have a different trainer for him that's different than me, that can teach him something else. And I think guys like you actually are pivotal for a father like me, and then other, you know, single moms, single dads, you know what I'm saying? So I think that training aspect, bro, is vital, and I think some trainers need to understand that, because bro, that father son dynamic is hard. Like, yeah, to you like, damn, yeah, Major League Dad, I listen to him. But I'm telling you, bro, to a kid, they don't give a damn about that, bro. Like they see that, they see he's trying to tell me what to do, and then the dad put myself in the shoes, I get frustrated.
Right.
And then it's like, bro, like listen to me, I'm not playing with you. And then it becomes a little too much where I'm okay, look, let me take a break.
But
You know what I'm saying?
You got to think too, though, G. Like you're telling him what to do every single day because he's with you. He lives with you. You know what I mean? You're parenting him every single day. So now, whenever it comes time to go to the gym, now you telling him something to do again.
That's
so
why
like,
it's so hard to train them, bro.
Yeah,
it's hard sometimes.
That's why, like, hey, yo, Jay, yo, come get him a
Come get him away from me, bro. He's getting on my nerves. Get him away. I love him, but get him away, bro. Nah, man.
And that's probably why like, who's to say that I wouldn't have been that way? Like, you know, my dad lived in California, so like I only saw him periodically.
Okay. I got you.
So who's to say like I wouldn't have been that way too? Like
if you see,
times,
yeah, I got you.
But,
I got you.
Yeah, I think it's important to have a different voice though, for sure.
Yeah,
for not only the kid but for you.
Bro, no, I agree. I need a break.
Right.
Like dead serious, bro. Like I be needing a break from mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I cut workout short the other day, me and him, where you missing 3 wide open legs because you ain't focused.
Right.
And I'm fussing. No,
we're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Get your shit. Pack up your PlayStation.
It's only gonna get worse.
Yes, I'm not even gonna go there.
Right.
Today. We had a great day in the weight room. Calisthenics, great day. Get to basketball, bro. You just act like you can't make a layup, dog. Like
ain't even no defense out there. That's what
bro.
That's what tripped me out, bro. Like,
ain't no defense,
we
bro.
missed 3 or 4 mid-range jumpers in a row, but like you missing
layups, bro.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you ain't focused. Just get your shit, pack your place, and come on.
Yeah.
That's because it's gonna send me over top. All right, but listen, let's jump into this right here, big dog. Listen, all right, and I need you to be 100% honest with me. Are we really building hoopers out here, or are we selling hope to parents with credit card and cash, big dog? What we doing?
Boy.
What we out here doing?
Man, I think, I mean, for me personally, like I like to think that I'm building hoopers, right? But like every kid that comes to me, I know is not gonna be a hooper, and that shit it is what it is. But I think that you have to balance. There's certain levels of players, right? So like if a kid's a high level player or you see a lot of potential in him, like you can invest into him and really start to develop and build. But you know, if you see the kid that comes in and he can barely dribble from the 3-point line to the goal to make a layup, you know what I mean? But he's 13 already. He's 14 years old already. Like it might be time to look at something else.
Yeah, hey, brother.
But you know,
but ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
At the same time, like I'm not saying like I would send that kid away. Like no, I wouldn't. I want to be honest with the parent and with the kid and like, why are you coming? Is it because you love basketball? Cool, let's go. I can get down with that.
Yeah.
Right. You know, is it because you wanna work on something else, or if maybe the parent comes and is like, you know, he's socially awkward. I want to get him out into the, you know,
and they're using that for that.
They're using that platform. All right, cool. Like as long as there's a why behind everything, then I think that we're that it's. I don't like to think of it like it's only building a hooper, but like maybe like building young men and women and learning, teaching them how to win, not just on the court but off the court.
Yep,
is the most important thing, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So I get that side of it, but when you saying build a hooper, when I say build a hooper, what's your idea? What is your idea client as far as advanced, intermediate, and beginner?
My ideal?
Yeah, what's let's say, just so nobody feels no type of way, let's just start with advanced. What is your idea? If somebody comes to you, so that way a parent would know when it's truly time for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whenever you saying highly advanced player, what is your idea model? Somebody highly advanced to say, hey, I'm ready to come to you to train.
I think it's that kid that comes in and you can almost see it on their face when they walk in the gym. They're like it's business for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're ready to work. They're not coming in 2 minutes before their session time. They're not coming in sitting down and scrolling on their phone for 15 minutes before. Like they're coming in, they're getting their stuff on, their shoes, they stretching. Like those little things is what creates that advanced player, that elite player. And then your intermediates and beginners, like I love those because like they don't have bad habits. A lot of advanced players already I got to change habits, bro. Like I'm a habit changer. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I'm not just a teacher. Like you've been doing it this way for so long.
So they have to unlearn and
Yeah, they
relearn.
almost have to unlearn it. But with these younger players, the beginners and like the intermediates, like they don't have those bad habits yet because either they're just starting out or
Yeah.
they haven't been around the game that long. So I mean, honestly, I think I like the. I mean, of course, I love my elite and advanced players because it don't even feel like I'm having to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I love the younger players, man, the beginners and the intermediate ones.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
So
really watch the growth happen.
if they stay with you long
Yeah,
enough,
for
right?
sure, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Okay. So let's say this though. If you got intermediate, right, and hell, they still slapping the ball, bro.
Yeah.
What's that conversation with that parent like, bro? Because 2 days a week ain't gonna cut it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What is that conversation like? Because most trainers ain't gonna have this conversation. They gonna just take the money,
Right, and
put
just-
them in damn group session.
Yeah.
It's killing the best player. It ain't making
Hide
him
'em in the
better.
back.
Yeah, you hide them in the back.
Mhm.
They don't really get to compete. You know what I'm saying? So what is that dialogue like? Like with you talking to somebody that's a very beginner and probably not ready for you yet.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is controlling the frustration of learning, because especially younger kids, man, if they fail at something over and over and over again, they get frustrated, and then eventually they check out.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to help control that frustration during the workout, and then translate it and talk to the parent about, hey, look, you know what, just keep encouraging he or she, like, that they're doing a great job. Like,
Yeah.
even if we see that they're struggling, like,
Yeah.
let them, at the end of the day, man, like, let's have fun with it
Yeah.
too.
But we don't wanna
Make-
lie
making
to 'em,
sure,
though, right?
No, for sure, you don't
Yeah.
want to lie to them,
Yeah.
and that's not lying to them. Like, just, hey, have fun.
Yeah.
You ain't lying to them, bro.
Yeah.
You want them to have fun.
So when do you give feedback though, bro? Because that's a narrative.
When?
Because
Like-
yeah. Because here's why I asked this. Because I don't like I like honesty, and
Mhm.
honesty can be negative. It can be positive. It just needs to be constructive,
Yeah.
right? I don't think. Okay, cool, having fun. But if they're getting better, where do you have that critical dialogue on what they need to fix,
Mhm.
and then push them in that?
Yeah, I mean, I think if it's a win, then she's probably, I can tell 2 or 3 sessions, like,
Bet.
when to have that conversation of, okay, all right, now we can level up a little bit.
Yeah, now we
we
talking.
can create a plan.
There you go.
You know
There,
what I
there you
mean?
go. Okay.
But I also got those kids that come in that first session. I'm like, nah, dog.
Yeah.
We ain't for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, here's a number to my homeboy down the street. Y'all call him, because I ain't trying to go through that hour again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
That's crazy. Yeah, but I mean, man, but I think it's important for you to be transparent though. Like
gotta be, bro.
and the reason I'm asking these questions where it gets you to think a little bit, bro,
Yeah.
because believe it or not, bro, people watch this to know, like,
No, for sure.
like, bro, like, cause I have that question all the time. Even with my son, like, the difference is I know what I'm looking for because I played ball. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
That part.
But
Yep.
a lot of parents don't know what they're looking for, and there's times where I feel like my son ain't ready for you yet.
Mhm.
I might have to keep him here for a little bit. He gets that level, and then it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me,
But you know that because you hooped. You
Correct.
played.
Correct.
Like 80% of these parents, they didn't hoop. They
They-
didn't play.
yeah,
So they
and-
don't know.
correct.
They don't know that. So that's why it's important to be transparent and
Yes,
honest with them. 'Cause,
yes.
like they bringing them to you. Like, I'm gonna go see a doctor if I'm sick because, like, I can't fix myself. Right. I'm gonna
Correct.
go. So whatever you say, doc, to make me feel better,
Yep.
I'm gonna do it.
Bet.
You know what I mean? And like,
Fair,
these parents
fair.
bring them to, they don't have a plan for them. They can't create a plan for them. They don't
Yep.
know what to do. So, like, yeah, that's I think that's why it's important for us to be really honest with one, how much we're charging and hitting these parents up for our training. Like, is what you're charging translating to what they're getting, and making sure that your energy and effort is on the, because, man, I sit there and see these dudes training people and they just standing there on the court, like, rebounding and passing.
Yeah.
But you charging $85 to be a rebounder?
Yeah,
Like,
that's stuff
crazy.
you do
Like,
in
I'm gonna get
practice
out
where I
there.
got a
I'm gonna
group
get
of
out. Like, I
6
get out there and guard you.
and
I'm
showed you.
sweating with you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna sit there and tell you what to do. I'm gonna tell you why you're doing it, like when to do it, like give you examples of when you're gonna see that in the game, and that way they know. Okay, like I'm not just gonna tell them, all right, go in and out, double cross, go finish.
Yep.
They can't. If I tell them just to do that, they're gonna go in the game and do that and get ripped.
Right,
That
because they
crossover's
don't.
gonna be right in front of the defender.
They don't know when.
Right,
Like it's
right,
there's not a when
right.
to it. It's
Exactly.
just okay. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But you know, I'm big on details, man. Like I'm big on I see like my players, they trip out because they're like, man, JV, like you see everything. Like I'm so adamant about their jab steps, their their footwork on their dribble moves. Like if they're shifting, like you can sit there and dribble the ball all day long, but like defender's just gonna stay still. As soon as I go into a jab or something, like defender's reacting to your feet.
Correct.
Your feet and your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But and it's those little things. Like I think a lot of trainers, you know, it's turned into a I don't want to say a watered down business, bro, but it's like you can find a trainer anywhere.
Yeah.
Like just drive like a Walmart. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
a lot of Walmart trainers out there.
Mm-hmm.
You drive down the road, you see 5 Walmarts in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the ones that, you know, that's cool if you're enjoying what you're doing, but make sure, like, I'm passionate about this game, so if you're going to do it, then make sure you're teaching it the right way.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that was big. That was the biggest thing for me, man, with, like, my mentors, Gannon Baker and Phil Handy, that they always made sure that I knew that, like, why I was teaching. Like, what was my why? Not just because I like basketball.
Right.
That can't be why I wanted to be a trainer. You know, I want to develop the player. I want to watch their growth, but I also want them to win, like, off the court too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing for me. I want them to be better than I was. You know,
Right.
better than what we were.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, well, shit, half of them are with the skill sets they already got.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Them boys doing moves, you know what I'm saying? Shit
That's
that
what's
we
crazy
couldn't
to
even
me,
think
bro.
about them doing,
I
dog.
trained so many players. I'm like, bro, you would have
Killed
you'd
me.
have killed me.
Killed me, bro.
Yeah.
Kill me. But I'm going to tell you this. I won't let you kill me, though, bro, because you're
No.
going to feel all legs.
Facts.
So you hear me?
I'm fouling out.
I'm fouling out. I'm on offense. I'm body contact, everything,
Right.
bro.
I don't
You gonna
understand how
feel-
you can get 50 dropped on you nowadays. Young kids, bro.
I'm
Like,
telling you, bro, it's
better figure
different.
something out.
It's different. So let me ask you this, though, bro. So with the training aspect of it, right? Whenever you dealing with these kids, how when let's just say any level, how do you decipher your workout for your particular player? You know what I'm saying? Say, for example, if somebody comes to you, what do you specialize in? I know you can do a lot of things, but what do you feel like you specialize in developing?
If I had to, like, pinpoint it to one thing,
Just
ball
one thing.
handling.
Okay.
Ball handling.
Okay.
Ball handling and being able to make reads. I
Okay.
think would be the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
just 'cause-
so would you say playing off the dribble?
yeah, playing off the dribble and learning how to create for other people,
Mhm.
I think would be my two. Because that's what I had to do, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for me to be on the court, like I wasn't dropping 30. Like I might have a couple games where I was close to it, but you know, like
Got hot.
I got teammates like you that like, I'm creating for you, bro. Like my job is to drive and get your man to come to me.
Yeah.
So I can get you that 3-ball.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, and kids just don't like developing the IQ of the game.
Yep.
That's
So let me
all
ask you this though. So I'm glad we're getting into that. So basketball IQ, how is that developed? Because listen, here's my thing. I don't like the people think that European players have IQ.
Mm-hmm.
Like they do. American players have IQ.
Mhm.
And I can give some examples. You got Jokic, that's from where's he from again? Which is one of my favorite players anyway.
Where is Jokic from, bro? I don't know if you.
Excuse me, man. I apologize. But Jokic from overseas Europe, okay. Serbia. There you go. Serbia.
I just know he like horses.
Yeah, he loves horses.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What is European about his game? But then you got a copy player that's a rookie, Derek Queen, that has
Yeah.
the same game. And where is he from?
Yeah. It's from here, right?
Okay, so what makes their game American versus European?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm asking?
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, there's
so many players. Like, I mean,
They're both the same player.
you look at like Luka, the way Luka moves was almost kind of like Larry Bird. You know, same style.
Right,
So like, why is
correct.
that considered European though? Larry Bird was
Correct.
French Lick, Indiana.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean?
You know what I
Like,
mean?
yeah, nah, I get it.
Yeah. So I think too. I think here's what it is with the European and USA development, in my opinion, and what we talked about earlier. I think Europeans still focus on they. It's not commercialized, the grassroots to them.
Mm-hmm.
So they got one way of doing everything,
Mhm.
whatever their particular club, how they doing, because it's proven to work
Right.
within their system and what's
Right.
going on, right? So they're more focused on team development. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They practice more,
Yes.
play less. Versus over here, it has been commercialized, but AAU is a system. It's not American basketball. There's guys like me, you, Slay, Ellis, Coach Bell. I mean, bro, I can name prep school coaches throughout, and their first thing is fundamentals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's here. So to me, where is your stance at on that debate? Europeans develop better, USA develop better, or it's just different aspects? What do you think?
I mean, I think it's like what you said, though, bro. Like, I don't think it's one or the other. I don't think Europeans is better than Americans. Americans is better than Europeans. I think I think the Europeans have a great blueprint on how they're training their young players, like starting them from that young age and that academy style. And like we were saying earlier, man, these
Keep them
kids
together.
have been 6 years old and they 18 and they still together playing.
Yep.
That's hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you know, over here, like that's how we're trying to create that same kind of model over at Slay. And like,
Yeah.
you know, we've done a pretty good job of. They've done a pretty good job of it in years before I've been over there. Yeah, man. Like I think it can. I don't think that it's one or the other. I don't think
Fair enough.
one's better than the
Yeah,
other.
fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair.
I think that you can find the good in both. You can find the bad in
Yep.
both. Bro.
But to me, I think both parts is needed. Like
Mhm.
I think they need to understand team concept. But then,
got
bro,
to.
but let's be real. When you get to higher levels, bro, like you got to have a skill set, and that has to be developed.
I think that
You know what I'm saying?
there are a lot of programs over here that and I can't speak for over in Europe because I ain't never been there, but
Yep.
I think there's a lot of programs here that skip steps.
Oh yeah, of course, of
So
course.
you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you skipping these steps and expecting the same results as these European programs, it
Yeah.
ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, but I'd say this. I wouldn't say I'm more on this narrative. I don't think they skip steps. I don't think they know.
They know,
But
okay.
because I know a lot of guys that they understand basketball,
Mhm.
bro. But bro, just because I have an IQ for the shit from playing,
Right.
does not mean I can teach it.
Right.
Does not mean I can teach the concepts
Yeah.
down to the point where a 2-year-old can get it and they
Right.
can run it. I might just be an assistant coach in a head coach's disguise.
For sure.
You feel what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So to me, I feel like AAU needs more.
There's a lot of people that
More coaching
that
clinics.
teach things
Yep.
that they don't possess.
Correct.
You know what I
Correct.
mean?
What I don't think you gotta possess it. I just think you gotta have understanding of
knowledge
it.
of
Yeah,
it.
a knowledge
Okay.
of
Yeah.
it. Like you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
But that's the same
Because we
thing,
all
like-
steal. There's no original idea out here in this world.
Where do
Everything's
you
stealing.
think your basketball IQ? How do you think that got developed though? Like for you?
Okay, so I'm glad you asked that because that's why I say this European model that everybody's talking about. It's not a European model.
Mhm.
This is models that was 60s, 70s, 80s, where bro we were taught fundamentals.
Right.
I learned fundamentals from my coaches
Right.
through learning how to play, playing with older guys where they didn't let me play one on
That
one.
part,
You
yep.
better cut. If you go get an offensive
Yeah.
rebound,
Go-
dog.
go-
You know
you
what I'm
want the
saying? Young
ball?
blood,
Yeah.
yeah. Run the floor. Oh, you want the ball? Go
Exactly.
rebound.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So those are concepts that can be taught here without a certification. But I have to realize this too. What I realize as coaching my kids, I still need a system to teach out of
Yeah.
to maximize their potential.
No
you
doubt.
feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And I think that's where AAU coaches, that's why I say it needs to be more coaching clinics
Mm-hmm.
for AAU coaches that can learn how to teach out of a system that what you want. But
Yeah.
can that happen though? That's the question.
Right.
And then money starts coming into play
Yeah.
with that. You know what I'm saying?
And pride starts coming into play. You know what
And
I
that's
mean?
sad. That's
These-
sad to me, bro.
right,
That's
like,
sad.
Like I think the biggest problem for the young kids nowadays is they want to be the best player in the gym. Whereas, like,
Ooh.
I-
So
if
you
I-
think that's
if
the
I
biggest
was-
problem? Now
If I was the
listen.
best player in the gym, I need to go find another gym.
Well,
'Cause now I'm not being challenged.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
To That makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
makes sense.
and normally, like, I didn't have to go find another gym because I wasn't never the best player in the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, let me.
it's just,
Okay, so let's because those are broad statements, right? Which are foundation to what we believe in, right? All day, but those broad statements need to have some context,
Yep.
right? You know what I'm saying? So, parents here in America, right, in the system that you got here at Travel Ball, you can say you're modern after European or whatever their system is with the academy way. I think CP3 does the academy way too. Their team's actually decent too.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Will, CP3, BA. So to me, how can you build a program like there if you don't have no control over if the kid really stays or not? Because the ultimate say so is the parent. So we're talking shit about the AAU system where it's open market, like how capitalism is, free market, but who dictates where the kids go? Who dictates the demand? A lot of times it's the parent.
Right.
So when parents are moving so much, moving the kid, how can you truly develop? One question, you know what I'm saying? But then does a parent need to commit to a program for 1 or 2 years?
Yeah.
And just kind of go from there? What do you
I
think?
mean, I
Because
think-
some kids outgrow it, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mean, I think one is the number one thing is all about the product that you're teaching.
Okay,
Like,
fair enough.
What are you teaching? If you're teaching the game the right way and you're getting positive results and you're creating a great relationship with those players and the families, then I don't think those families go anywhere.
There you
know
go.
what I mean? But if you can get so caught up and distracted by all these other things that you're not putting enough main focus on like the relationship side of it. And that's when the players start going somewhere else.
So
You know
so I'm glad you brought this up, bro, because I'm gonna piggyback off this. That's great. I think coaches, kids, in that grassroots, I think the parent needs to have a relationship with that coach because wherever that coach goes, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna go.
Yep.
But at these young youth ages, like my son needs to be protected to the point where
Sure.
it's who I put them around.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's one thing I will say, like my parents, I do give them access to me. Now there is, certain dialogues we will have or we won't have based on the timing, right? You know what I'm saying? But
Don't call me an hour after the game.
no, don't
Like,
because
I
9
try-
times out of 10,
especially if we just lost.
Yeah,
right?
if I won, I'm on euphoria.
Right.
If I lose,
Yeah.
I'm like, look, man, we need to kill this.
Exactly.
Let's take this whole month off and just train these kids. You know what I'm saying? You and your feelings, right?
Yeah,
But I will say this. I do think parents, like you guys, gotta have a little access to that coach, to be able to have dialogue.
Absolutely. You
And
should be able to ask questions.
I agree. You know what I'm
And
saying?
expect an honest response.
I agree. So I would say, parents, if you're looking for an organization, I will say make sure you can have dialogue with that coach. And I think that relationship is more important than actually the circuit itself when it comes to grassroots.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hands down.
Absolutely.
Like I think that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people get caught up in the wrong things, bro. Like
Yep.
How many likes can I get?
Yeah.
Lil Johnny on his social media page that I control. He's only 8 years old, but I already.
But my
created
son don't even see his shit.
right? You know what I
He
mean?
don't even
Like,
see his shit.
let's pay attention to what's important. You know what I mean? Like you want likes for Lil Johnny, but Lil Johnny can't hit 2 free throws back to back. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean? But that's that honest relationship that you gotta have. And some parents don't want to hear it. When you don't want to hear it, then ski.
Bro,
Take
but
off.
yeah,
Go,
man.
go
But
find somewhere else.
But I'm gonna be real though, bro. Like I think you as a travel ball coach or Slay, a trainer, I think you got to have balls enough to say that because a lot of them don't have balls enough to say that because I'm dependent on your money coming to me on this
For sure.
training. You know
But
what I'm
the
saying?
thing is, just it's all about how you approach it, man.
I
Like,
agree.
You can say, I can tell you the same thing in 2 different ways, and it's gonna make you feel 2 different ways. right?
Mhm.
But it's all about how I'm saying it.
Yep.
It's all about how I'm approaching it.
I agree.
And you know, now I'm not breaking the kid down. I'm gonna if I do, I'm gonna build him back up.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. That's what I've
Build,
always
break,
watched.
build method.
That's what I've always loved about like you and Jeremy and like y'all where you guys coach, bro. Like y'all are intense.
Yep. Yes.
And,
Yes.
like,
And I'm on tense on details.
Correct.
The drops.
But like you're not just gonna beat him down,
Correct.
beat him down, and leave him there.
Right.
You're gonna if you beat him down, boom. Okay, now
Let's
let me
go.
pick you back up.
Let's
Now
go.
let's go. Let's fix it. Let's be better next
Yep.
time.
And look, man, I'm glad you brought that up too, man, because I did notice something with kids and coaching, right? If you coach them hard, right, believe it or not, bro, you don't need to kill them too much. And here's why. Because they actually know what they done wrong.
Right.
Like, bro,
Exactly.
90% of the time, you have taught them enough where they know what they did wrong.
Right.
That's where I had to adjust my approach and not say something to them, but let it go. And next play mentality. Because when I went back and started watching film in my games, I'm like, I see every one of my kids, if they mess up, first person they look at is me, and a lot of them is like,
Yeah.
before I even say something.
My bad. Yep.
Before I even say something. Or their face, or they'll be like, like I can tell. So I had to be more aware of that as a
Right.
coach to be like, okay, bro, like don't kill them.
Yeah.
Acknowledge it. Hey, next play, let's go. Playoff 2
Yeah.
next time, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And I've noticed I'm getting better effort.
Yep. For
Constantly.
sure. As opposed to like when they react because they know they messed it up, and then you follow it up like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like, bro,
I'm
now-
victim to
now-
that.
now you just-
I'm
now you
victim to
just
that
killed their
sometimes.
confidence, bro.
Smashed it.
Yep.
Smashed
You ain't
it.
gonna get that result.
Smashed it.
Mhm.
And I do think like you can still be hard on them
For
where the baseline of accountability is there. Stop jogging the practice baseline.
Yeah, the little things.
Yeah, the little like
the things,
yeah,
the controllables.
correct. The controllables,
Mm-hmm.
your effort, however you can still stay on their ass about that.
For sure.
But I think you stay on their ass hard about that in practice, and in the game, it's like, hey, next play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the game's up and down. You know, it's up and down, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got to learn how to deal with adversity a little bit
learn how to
through it.
Deal with mistakes, bro. Like basketball's a game of mistakes.
Who makes the least
That's the-
sometimes is who wins.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But like you're gonna like these kids get so caught when they make a mistake, bro. That's the end of the world
Yep.
for them. Because and unfortunately, bro, the reason is because they know they're gonna get in the car on the way home, and their dad gonna talk about it for that whole hour drive back home. That one mistake he made, that one turnover, bro. Like, let it go.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro, you talking to me, dog. So that's one thing. I'm
Yeah.
transparent.
Yeah.
I used to be that daddy sometime, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was. But I
Yeah.
realized that was damaging my child, bro.
sure.
Now there's times to talk about it. Now I ain't
Yeah.
saying cuz don't talk about it. What I'm saying is time and place.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I can hit him on Monday, or he'll bring it up himself sometimes.
If you let them,
Yeah.
if you, bro, they'll talk to you about it.
They'll talk
You'll
to
be
you
so
about
surprised.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
I just think dads just be a little more patient, dog. Like
Yeah. And
especially the ones that hoop, because you know what they need to do.
Right.
Give them grace a little bit, dog. Give them grace.
I get it, man. It's,
Yep.
it's nobody wants to see their kid fail at anything or
Mm-mm.
not succeed, but
Mm-mm.
at the same time, like look at the long term damage that you're doing.
Yep.
When you're approaching those mistakes that way.
Yep.
Like you said though, they already know they made the mistake.
I already know
So
it,
they
bro.
Don't need to hear, they don't need to hear about it for another hour when
No,
you're driving
bro.
back from the
They
tournament.
don't. I'm beating on
Yeah.
that. You beating on the
Yeah.
dead horse. I
Go
know
to-
somebody ain't gonna beat me to death
Go to
about something.
McDonald's and get them chicken nuggets and keep it
Ice
pushing,
cream,
bro.
keep it moving, bro,
Yeah.
and keep it moving. Look, man. Well, let's segue to this, bro. Let's segue to college basketball for a little
All
quick second.
Not a good time to be in college basketball right now.
Why?
I mean, I was talking about because all the people that just got popped for the point shaving.
Oh,
Jump.
no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See,
That's crazy.
listen. That's a whole nother topic in itself,
Yeah.
man. I think it has a lot to do with money.
Everything does.
Yeah, man, a lot of money, but I think that collective now, man, them kids, shit, boy, you point shade, bro, for a point,
That's crazy.
and I'm bringing home 250. Shit, a lot of them kids is broke.
Yeah, I feel you. Think about it. Like I ain't even gonna ask that question. Would you done it? Like, nah.
Man, listen,
But-
man, look, I wouldn't have done it, but I'm saying
Right.
that shit would have sit on your mind a little
You would
bit.
think about it.
you
when you
damn
sitting there
right.
eating some ramen noodles and got Fabuloso on the stove
Stove.
to make your
Hey, I still do that
apartment.
shit now.
bro. You put me on that. You
I
put me
still do
on
that shit to this
I
day,
walked through there
though.
the first time I was like, yo, why it smells
smells
so
so
good,
good.
bro? You know, got Fabuloso in the pot. On low, simmering.
Low, bro. That's it.
Simmering.
Had that thing smelling good, boy. It smelled like the cleaners done came through, bro.
But yeah, nah, man. I think college basketball is tough right now, bro. It's tough to play college basketball now.
But it is.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
It
these
is.
college, I don't know if I want to be a college coach nowadays in this era, bro. Like your job security, you have none almost, unless you've already been solidified, like the Calipari's and those kind of.
I mean, Calipari shit ain't safe either.
But
'Cause he's
you're right.
still on the move.
Even them, he had to move. He
Mhm.
left, but yeah, I mean, like they not recruit. You got to recruit your player back. That's crazy. Like ain't no kid just going there and being like, okay, I signed him as a freshman. Now I'm gonna watch him graduate. No.
Yep.
Ain't happening nowadays.
But I'll say this. I'll be the devil's advocate on that. I like the fact that it is open because I don't think now players get the freedom that they deserve, right? However, coaches get the freedom too.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, if it's gonna be free, it needs to be the freedom needs to be across the board
For
with
sure.
the coaches and the player. But I also think nowadays moving forward, I think it needs to be in a contract with coaches, whoever they liaison. Hey, bro, if you don't come to this gets deducted.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be some type of consequences.
Nah, that's what I like.
You feel what I'm saying?
What Penny's been doing, Penny Hardaway's been doing. He's been fining his players.
I like
Their
that.
NIL money. Yeah. If they
Does
do
he
something
does he got an agreement and
wrong,
stuff?
I don't know about
Yeah.
like the contractual side of it or not. I just saw it on
I like
a couple
that.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
them
No,
accountable, bro.
no, that's what I'm saying. But I don't.
Especially you got these players making more than the coaches.
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean-
you can't show up to shoot around on time.
Man, bro,
Okay,
listen,
bro,
I'm
that's
gonna be 100.
30.
I'm gonna be 100. Damn money.
30,000.
The damn dollars. I'm gonna be 100 with you. If you ain't get paid, you need to be at practice early.
Yeah.
On time. Damn money.
For sure.
Like that's the foundation. All day, every day. But nah, that's what I mean. That should be the baseline. But now I'm paying you. You should be there an hour in the training room going through all your shit before practice even start, bro.
You think about it, bro. Like the players that we
That
watched,
shit's crazy.
the players that we watched growing up playing college, okay, like that we remember seeing, like they were 3-4 year guys,
Yeah.
right, and they were
Rare
it,
one and
it was
done.
about the game for them because
Yeah.
they were still trying to get to that next level.
Correct.
They wasn't at that next level. You got some college kids right now that they went from high school to college and they at the same level as some of these NBA players, money wise.
Yeah.
Because how much they getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so like that hunger for the game ain't there for them no more.
Yeah.
To get to that next step ain't there for them. Some of these players is gonna lose money whenever they leave college.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I think the
So,
overseas game is gonna water down. I ain't gonna say water down, but I don't know how many players would aspire to go overseas
Yeah.
when you getting paid the same amount or even more staying in college.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Versus going over there. You know what I'm saying?
There's no reason.
Yeah,
to.
there
why
won't
would
be
you?
none. Right. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I think it's made college basketball it made it more competitive. I think people like watching it. But I just think it's the wild west on that business side. You know, and plus it's new.
It's no longer an amateur sport.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's professional
Plus
sport.
plus it's new though, bro. Like all the bad flag. Well, this is why they do this. Let
Mm-hmm.
me tell you something, bro. Anything that comes to the scene new, it's gonna be the
It's gonna
wild
be some,
west.
for sure.
There's gonna be
Until
some.
they figure it out.
Yeah,
They
bro.
gotta-
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't know what to prepare for until you
Yeah.
kind of go through that.
Yeah.
So now we're starting to see holes. Now we're starting to, you know what I'm saying? Man, that's why the rules and stuff will come out to pat some of this
Yeah.
stuff.
I
But
think when they finally figure it out, like it'll be okay,
Mhm.
and they may have to pull the rope back on some of the stuff that
Yeah.
they've been allowing. But yeah, like
what they
you
need to
said.
pull the ropes back on, I'll tell you what I think.
What you think?
Listen, them old ass coming back to college, bro.
That's
After
what
you done been, I'm with Matt Barnes
Bro,
on that
that's
shit, bro.
crazy.
Listen, you done got drafted in the league,
league.
25, 26, 27.
Like, that's wild.
And bruh, no,
And
bro,
you
your
can go
league
back-
minimum is more than what you gonna make. Man, get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Move out the way, bro.
That's crazy.
Move out the way, bro.
So
No.
now my high school kids that I done told them how hard it is to play college basketball.
Oh, it just got harder.
18-year-old kids, they got to compete against a dude that's been on the G League team.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Man, I don't
That's
care.
crazy.
I don't
Like,
care
whoever-
if they 2021, bro. If you coming back from the league,
Whoever made that rule, bro,
Man, come
in
on,
that
man.
committee.
Come
like,
on,
I don't
bro.
know who
No,
you are, dog,
no.
but like, y'all was wrong.
cut
on
that
one.
shit. Yeah, I'm
Y'all
gonna
was
be real
wrong
with you.
on
Cut
that one.
that shit. I'm
Like, you
I'm
gonna
not a
start
fan.
I promise you, you're gonna start seeing like because of little stupid things like that. is the reason. Like they ain't gonna be no more Tom Izzo's, no Calipari's. Like they just gonna step down. They gonna go away from it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I'm gonna be real. Sometimes, boy, listen, old dogs got to move out the way, though.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them got to move out the way.
But-
But if you've been in it 50 years, bro, and something changed like that, I mean, bro, do you really want to rebuild sometime, or you rather just let somebody else deal
Yeah.
with it?
I
Like
mean,
Coach K done John Shire.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. Listen,
Yeah.
you more up to date. You know what's going on.
Here's the keys.
Yeah, here's the keys. You know what I'm saying? But John Shire, he does a good job keeping the main thing. Because right now, man, we look good.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
We
dog.
are
I was
huge.
telling somebody yesterday, man, when Coach K retired, like I didn't really know if I want to be a Duke fan no more.
I mean,
because Coach,
I thought
Coach
about
K, all I knew, but now like I think John Shire's done a phenomenal job
Man,
over there,
listen.
bro. Like he's created a
he's
I
a
mean,
basketball mind.
It's literally they say Duke brotherhood. He literally embraces that.
I agree.
And he creates that over
I
there,
agree.
the environment over there.
Yep.
And I think that's why he gets so much success.
Yeah, I think him being in that culture, playing and then coaching in it for so many
Yeah.
years,
And then you look at the assistant coaches, man. You got
former players, nothing,
right there.
but nothing's dropped off since he's handed it off, and I think he's done a great job not reinventing the wheel and
Right.
just keep turning the one that's
Yeah,
there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's done a damn good job because that now,
When Coach K gives you a car, you ain't gonna paint it.
nah,
You gonna keep it the same thing that he had, bro.
Nah, man, that's what I'm saying. I think Coach K and I think John Shire is the type of young coach that he will adapt as the game goes.
Yeah.
At the age
Yeah.
he's at,
He's young enough.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
young enough to adapt. You know what I'm saying? See. But I think like Duke's always done a good job on finding them forwards, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With Boozer, Jalen Johnson in Atlanta hooping.
Bro.
And people don't know he left halfway through the season and left us. Then you got Paolo, you feel what I'm saying? Jason Tatum, you got Zion. Like Duke does a good job at that at them four spots, I would
Yeah,
say.
bro.
You know what I'm
They've
saying?
had some incredible. I think over the years.
Coop. I'm sorry, Coop. My fault,
Cool.
brother.
Yeah, dang, bro. How you miss out?
Coop.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
You think he gonna get rookie of the year?
Listen, I mean, I think he has the backing, the
Yeah.
marketing behind it. But I think Colin Knippel
Yeah.
has been a little more
Bro,
more consistent. He slept on, but I liked him at Duke, but I don't think but he's big as hell, bro.
I ain't never seen him in person.
Well, he's 6'7.5",
Damn.
bro.
He can
And
shoot.
240.
Yeah, he can shoot like that.
Yeah, bro, he's a big guy. He's not a small guy at all, and he plays off two a lot.
Right.
So it's hard to push him off his spot. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this though. So let's say,
But he ain't my favorite rookie though.
let's
But go
say
ahead.
let's say that the numbers are the same between Kai and Cooper. Who gets the rookie of the year? Cooper because he's in Dallas, and because Kai's in Charlotte, like mid major city, mid market. You know what I mean? Does that play into effect?
Well, I'm basketball perspective. If you're looking at numbers and numbers,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta look at the record and the impact.
For sure.
Okay.
There you go.
Now that's me basketball mind. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I also got a economic side and marketing side. Coop gets more publicity.
Yeah.
So he's in your face more.
Right.
He looks better doing it because he's so damn athletic.
Yeah.
It's AKA that's the American style ball, meaning that's marketable.
Right.
Knipple is not marketable by no means necessary
No, for sure.
as far as his game.
Yep.
But it doesn't mean he's not effective doing what he's doing. But on the marketing side, I think it's gonna go to Coop. That's just where I'm at with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But he's special. But my favorite rookie is Queen though.
Okay.
He's so slept on.
Nah, he is.
So slept on. I was big on him early on. You know what I'm saying? But everybody
I mean,
questioned.
his numbers are great too right now.
Bro, I think he's gonna have 5 triple doubles as a
Yeah.
rookie.
That's what I'm saying.
And now he's starting beside Zion.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the future though of them. With him being 6'10", 6'11", and
Right.
his skill set, game don't rely on no athleticism, and you still touch every category in the book.
Yeah.
Shit, you better hold on to him, bro.
I think there ain't no way that the NBA don't give Cooper Flag that rookie of the year.
Yeah, I know.
They
Yeah,
already
I
kind of
know.
like
Yeah, I agree.
been molding him to be the
But he's been pub
next
since,
face of the league.
Yeah, he's been. You know what I'm
what I
saying?
mean?
He's been pub since
Yeah.
Duke. You know what I'm saying?
But rightfully so. He's
Yeah.
great. He's a good player. Great.
He's
I like
good.
I like his swag, his style. I like
He's
his
good.
Grit,
He's
the grit that he plays with.
Yeah, I like that. I like them white boys that like to talk a little shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to have it
Nah.
a little bit in the league, dog.
That's it,
Like,
bro.
I'm going to be 100 with you,
gotta
bro.
have some dogs.
Bro,
Like,
you
I
got
tell
to have
people
it.
all the time, bro. I was a 5'9" white dude, dog. Like, I wasn't gonna last out there on the court unless I talk junk. Like, I had to have a chip on my shoulder.
Bro, I'm
If I
telling you.
didn't, I was getting exposed.
Bro, and see, and the thing
You know
is,
what I
like, let's be real. Like, us, the black athletes, bro, like, shit, we'll pick on you. Check your gangster a little
Nah,
bit.
for sure,
yeah,
bro.
check your gangster. That's
For sure. I don't know,
that's how it was on the
You
court.
remember that game our last year at Wilkes? We was at home and the I forget who he was playing, man, little point guard, but he was checking me. He was giving me an elbow, it's like into the chest. I think you was shooting a free throw, and he was sitting at half court, and he was knelt down like resting. And I walked over there to him and whispered a little something in his ear.
Yeah, let's do it.
Popped up and was like, "What? I got the technical foul."
But that's
he
but that's
he
fine.
Hit me with
though.
no elbows.
Nah,
the rest of the game.
I agree, bro. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's fine. Like I tell my
I had
son,
to.
I tell my son all the time, bro. I said, like, I love you, bro, but you light bright, damn near white. Like they gonna try to go at you.
Exactly.
So you need to be ready to go.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I let them know that you be the aggressor.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times once
And
they find out,
like, you ain't gotta be disrespectful. Like,
nah, hell
talking,
no,
you know,
you ain't gotta be that.
I don't want
You
no
ain't gotta do that,
12-year-old
bro.
using profanity.
just don't let them
like,
punk you.
right.
If you push me, bro, you gonna feel this back. You know what I'm saying? That's what it
There's gotta be
is.
a light switch you gotta click, bro.
You-
Like, be the
mhm.
nicest young man, son,
Off-
daughter, off the
Off
court.
that, but right here,
Yeah.
nah,
You
bro.
walking the doors, you better flip
Yep.
that light switch. Because if you don't, bro, it's kill or get killed.
Yep. And then at the end of the day, you want them to respect you off the court too.
Mhm.
And a lot of times from a mano, if you willing to buck up to me right here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with you off the court.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I can go somewhere with you
Yeah.
and we'll be fine.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? And kids got to learn that. And I feel like a lot of times, man, like we have to teach them, but it has to be controlled chaos with
Right.
it and when to let them go. Like
Yep.
so, I got a little player. I love him today. He Logan. Little man, I'm telling you, bro, he's like a firecracker. He's one of them players I gotta turn down. But if I don't have him,
Yeah.
I don't win games because he's the heart and
Right.
soul. He's the one I say
Gotta have him.
he gets punched or pushed. I said, don't look at me. You better do something back and get out of my face.
Yeah.
Then he'll go back out there and get that foul, and he'll foul him hard and do like this. I fouled you. You know what I'm saying? And
25.
Yep. And
I
then
got it.
and then I look
That's
at him
me.
and I look at him. I said, look, clock awareness, no more. Like,
Yeah, don't do
that's
that,
two.
don't do
yeah,
it again.
that's fine. You got it back.
Right.
We got 7 minutes. I need you in the game. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's, to me, I think as a coach, bro, teaching that little mentality is fucking huge.
Yeah, bro.
For players, especially on that travel ball circuit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, players like that are a dime a dozen too, bro. Like, I love players like that. Like, Draymond Green's one of my favorite players in the NBA, bro. Like, and then the
Kevin
reason why
Garnett, Rasheed Wallace, like I like them. I like them
They
shit.
did-
Kenya Martin,
they
I
didn't
love
care
them.
about. They didn't. I mean, you know, KG, and Rasheed, like they got buckets.
Yeah.
Like Draymond don't care about scoring. Like, he wants to get Steph. Everybody else, the rock. He gonna set the best
Oh, man,
screens.
I'm a
he
fan.
gonna get the best handoffs. He gonna
I'm
make
playing
the
with
best
him.
backdoor. You know
I
what
agree.
mean?
I'm playing with him, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
playing
Like,
with Draymond.
And that's what I tell kids like all the time, man. Like all these kids, they wanna score 30 points. Everybody wanna score 30.
Yep.
What do you do great? What do you do really good? Like
Well-
do you rebound really well? Okay, if you rebound well, then go out there and be the best rebounder. Don't worry about scoring 20 points.
Yeah, man. I think we got
You
I
gotta figure
think
out what's gonna keep you on the court.
I agree. I think like analytics come into play a little too much for these kids.
Yeah.
And even sometimes for coaches too, because I think sometimes analytics they're great, but I think analytics should have more context, like so they're situational based.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes
so,
sense.
So that means like to me, if 2-pointers are the lowest percentage shot, but that's what the team is giving you,
Yeah.
like you need to be able to knock that shit down.
For sure.
It don't mean not shoot it because
Right.
it's the lowest percentage. No, if that's what they're giving you, you need to be able to
Exactly.
to shoot that. It don't mean not shoot them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I do think when you coach too, shit, I'm playing the numbers sometimes. Like
Mm-hmm.
percentage wise, like shit, if they're athletic used to get downhill to this rim, I'm gonna live with you shooting contested threes
Yeah,
today.
I'm gonna pack it in and
Correct.
get into the cup. I'm
Correct.
gonna let you shoot that.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice contested
Yeah.
to make you think that you can shoot it. And I'm getting out
'Cause
there,
you know them young junks gonna fire up that three, bro.
listen, bro. Listen.
The worst thing for little kids is a 3-point line.
And I let them shoot them too. I ain't gonna lie
got
to
to.
you. You
But-
bro, you ain't got no choice. Listen,
got
and but I'm glad you bring it up because this is dialogue. You gotta have like. I don't believe they should be shooting thinking they're not strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
But when you in that travel ball, bro,
Yeah, you gonna get beat if you can't hit a couple of them.
Bro, I'm
You
telling you.
lucky though. You got little Abe sniper out
I
there,
got
bro.
Abe, I got my son, I got this
Yeah.
boy named Harrison. You know, I got Kyrie, he from Charlotte. They can shoot the ball, but
Right.
the thing is, I don't like them relying on that shit too much.
Mhm.
I want you to rely on kick out threes. I don't
Yeah.
paint touch then
Right,
kick it
right,
out.
right.
I don't like the
Let's
only
not
one.
settle. That's not the
Yeah.
first option.
So the only one I like to settle is Abe. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
but
sure.
but even him sometime I tell him, look, bro, like you can shoot on out there. Like, quit towing that damn line. Like you can shoot it from out
Yep.
there. You know what I'm saying? And his form don't change.
That's what I was just getting ready to say, bro. Like,
The reason why I let him shoot like that is because that's what he does.
Yep.
Even if he ain't hitting, he's a
Mhm.
crazy threat. You know what I'm saying? The boys know how to play
Yeah.
with him. But he's one of them ones where his form don't change.
that
You know what I'm
part,
saying?
yeah, like-
So you can give him the green light. So there's other kids, like even my son, his form is better in the mid range, but he needs time from the deep to make his form look
Yep.
good. You feel what
Yep.
I'm saying?
No.
Where he got that thumb off the ball. A lot of people
I
don't
tell
notice it,
parents
but it's
all
there.
the time. Like, they'll ask me how do I know when he should start moving farther back, like taking farther shots. And I'm like, when you see their form start changing,
Mm-hmm.
like that's when you know, okay, now that's where you're at right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can go shoot a three all you want to, but like how now you going from the hip
Yep.
to shoot to get it there.
Mm-hmm.
Now you creating bad habits, bro.
Yep,
Like, don't do that.
It's bad, and like I said, bro, I think a lot of times shooting wise, you know, we used to get it in college as far as like reps, right, with shooting drills and like we kind of makes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times that's how you become efficient because when you get to that next level, bro, I'm not some teams you don't get 10 shots a game,
Right.
bro. You might get 8, and if your role is to shoot them trade balls, 5 of them might be 3 balls.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to hit
Better
three out of 4.
5. Yeah.
3 out of 4, 50%.
Yeah.
But now, if you want this, if you want to get paid for it, it needs to be 60.
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For
And
sure.
when you practicing, to me, dolo, bro, you should damn near be 80, 90% dolo. In the game, it cuts down in half.
You know how you become a great shooter.
Talk to me.
You shoot a lot.
I agree.
You just shoot a lot, bro.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Reps, bro. Like, you was one of the best shooters I ever played with. But, like, how many shots did you get up? Like you said earlier, bro. Like, I'd just be in there feeding you the ball, just
Yeah,
repping.
I
Let
was
me get 20 makes from here. Nah,
Yep.
nah, 20 over here.
Yep.
20 here, but we getting 20.
See, but let me tell you why that's
Man,
so
that
important,
becomes-
though, bro. And for a player and a trainer like that's played, there's a thing called rational confidence
Mm-hmm.
that it creates the zone
Right.
that translates to the game.
Yep.
Okay. It's hard to get in that flow state if you never got into the flow state in practice where you're constantly the trainer's telling you, no, don't hit the rim. You got to make 20 nothing but nets.
Right.
And there's a different consciousness you got to tap into to get that done. So there's a lot of times you can get that done through a lot of reps and training.
Mm-hmm.
But when that shit translates to the game, ooh,
Yeah, bro, it's different. Like, I love. I got some shooters, bro, that I've had for a while. And
Yeah.
It's like those workouts are different.
It
Like,
is.
And like nothing's sexy about it.
It's
Like,
just
we
the reps.
Yeah, shake down. 10 shakedown threes. 10 lifts.
Yeah,
10 transition catch.
but sometimes that's the best workout.
Yeah, bro. Like,
That's
because
the
those are the
best.
game shots.
Those
Those
are
are
the best,
shots you're
bro.
going to take in the
Bro,
game.
those are the best,
And
bro.
then I got one of my dudes, shout out Evan. He plays down in Florida, college ball down in Florida.
Yeah.
Like, we like 10 made threes to finish the session out, but you can't hit the rim.
But I'm telling
You
you,
got to
bro,
hit 10. You got net 10.
Yep.
Like,
So let me
for
ask you
some
this:
kids, like, and for Evan, bro, take
How old's Evan? How old is
10
he?
minutes. He's in his 3rd year. Kyle, he played 2 years
Okay.
at ECU.
Okay, so let me ask you this. See, that's what I'm saying. So you're talking about elite guys,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just saying, like,
For no, you're
shooters.
no, you're 100% right. What I'm saying is, for a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old to get there,
Mm-hmm.
where would you start them at to transition them to be able to? Because making 10, bro, at the end of a workout that's intense, it's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
And it needs reps. But what say for example, you had a son, he 11 years old, and you want to get him there.
To be a sniper?
Yeah, to be a
shooter.
sniper. Yeah. What drills would you start based on that? They might not be strong enough early on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a dad watching this
Yeah.
shit.
No, we starting right around the rim
Okay.
for sure.
Are you letting them
And
play
then-
travel ball shooting threes? if he's good enough. I mean, his form might not be perfect, but like you said, he's out there, he's playing.
Is it hurting? Is it hurting his shot because he's shooting those threes?
Great dialogue. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fair
Like,
enough.
if it's hurting his shot, then nah. Let's pull it in a little bit.
Okay, so question: form might not be perfect, but he's getting it there. It's like he's making some, missing some.
Okay.
You still letting him shoot him?
Yeah, I can rock with it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I can rock
okay,
with it just
okay.
as long as it's not something. If his form's going from here to
All that extra
here,
shit.
yeah,
Yep. Okay.
like,
Fair
nah,
enough.
we-
Fair
we-
enough.
We cutting that off.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
I mean,
enough.
it's just kind of like
5 minutes.
if you can
My
if you
God.
can be around, if you can be consistent inside the 3-point line. All right, now let's go outside the 3-point line.
Okay.
Let's not go to the 3-point line first.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Coaching in travel ball as a coach, right? Because I did high school 3 years before I came
remember
down.
that.
You know what I'm
remember
saying?
I came up there and worked
Yep,
with
sure
some
did.
boys,
Worked out some of my boys, man. So, and in travel, bro, it's very different because I struggle, especially if you know basketball. I struggle with what I let my kids do, but sometimes I know the style of the game. I can't let them not do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But do I think it's wrong? Nah, the play's right, but your form ain't perfect. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Bro,
I
it's a-
struggle with that shit back and forth all the time.
It's a slippery slope, bro.
Bro,
'Cause
what?
If you tell them,
What?
"Oh, don't shoot that 3, now, man,
But then like
Yeah.
it's the right shot.
yeah,
It's the right shot.
right,
But
right.
nah.
Nah,
So you don't let 'em play?
I think you gotta. I think you gotta live with it. You know what I mean? Just that's part of coaching that age. That you know what I mean.
It is. It is, bro.
I think you just gotta live with some of those things because at the end of the day, like you want them to have fun with the process.
Mm-hmm.
So like restricting a young kid, like there needs to be restrictions.
Yeah.
But I think it goes back to everything we've been talking about. Bro.
Yep.
Like,
It needs to be balanced, bro.
honest with them about it.
Yep, I agree. I agree
Make sure they
with you.
understand. Like I don't care. Like I'm not saying don't shoot it.
Yeah,
Don't think that that's the first shot and the only shot you can get though.
correct. Now see,
Yeah.
now we're talking about development, in my opinion. Like this is the dialogue I feel like the internet needs, bro, because it's too much hot fucking takes about bullshit
Yep.
that don't matter. That shit pisses me off.
For sure.
Like that's why I voice my opinion the way I do.
Yeah.
But that's why this dialogue, because now you see that whole European versus American is bullshit. Like no,
Yeah.
both styles are needed,
Both
bro.
styles
both
work.
are both styles work. One, in my opinion, I think the damn development playing team ball route is the foundation for elementary school all the way up through middle school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we know on this level, like I know now, there's some kids that get in that middle school and they start separating themselves.
Separating, for
And
sure.
I'm talking about they're good.
Yeah.
So now
there's-
let's
yeah.
work on you getting in your bag because
6,
now
7 middle schoolers now, bro. It's crazy.
and they're they reclass. Let me tell you
Yeah,
something, bro.
well.
Some of them might be recast, some not, but 13, 14, 6'7", 6'7".
Right. I don't care.
15, 6'7", 6'7",
Yeah.
dog.
I don't
Like,
remember anybody being 6'7" when I was 13 years old.
Man, we had one.
but I was little jump 13, so
Man, look.
everybody felt 6'7".
Well,
to me.
listen
I was
to
playing
this.
against.
I'm glad you said this because listen. So we had one guy that I think grassroots coaches period, need to be patient with your big men.
Yeah.
Be patient. Sometimes they're one of the last ones to really develop. They might be the raggediest one on
Yeah,
your
bro.
team at 9, 10, and 11. But I'm telling you,
Wait
when
till
we
they
got
turn
David
16.
Weaver, 6, 7, and 12, 13 years old,
Yeah.
that boy couldn't tie his shoes when we first got him, dog. By the time Larry worked
Right.
out with him, bro, we was patient with him. By the time we hit 15, we was throwing lobs to him off the
That's crazy.
backboard.
That's crazy.
But
That's a
when
beautiful
a
thing.
big man gets it, once they get the reps and get it, oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. Because
No, it's-
nowadays bigs need to be
It's a
developed.
game changer.
That's-
Bigs have to be developed.
And they need to start out handling the ball. Like I ain't saying
bro.
dribbling the ball in the game. That might
No.
not be your thing. That might
not
be
bringing the ball up the court.
No, but if you get it on the wing and I need to do a dribble handoff, just because you can't shoot that thing, I'm a Draymond Green. You dribble right at you.
Yep.
You need to be able to put the ball on the floor at
Exactly.
least to that
At least
to
2 or 3
initiate
times. And be comfortable with it.
and be comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Comfortable with it. And I think a good example of that is from Duke is Gumba.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
good
Nah,
at that.
he is.
He's good enough to dribble enough, hand off, and if
Right.
your guard goes back door, he can pick it up and make the read. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
But he ain't gonna. He
Yeah,
don't-
he don't need to do that. I agree, bro. So
Yeah,
yeah, grassroots guys, please be patient with your bids because
Yeah.
if not, I'm gonna steal them.
Yeah, and hey, look,
I'm gonna
and
take
big men, big kids, get the rebound and find your guard.
Oh,
Don't try to bring the ball to the court. I mean, if you can, bro. But
if you can't find the guard,
Yeah.
because
If
the
you can't
point.
find a guard,
Listen,
exactly.
and this is the why. this is why I love you on here. This and here's the why. The why you need to give the ball to the guard is to get the ball up the court faster.
Mm-hmm.
It's to put pressure on the rim, give it up, go. That's
Right.
fine. That's fine. It does not mean you cannot dribble.
Right.
It just means this is the better scenario right now.
Right, but like if you get the rebound on one end of the court and now you got to dribble and go through traffic to go try to get a bucket, or you get a ball to me, and then you skate out down the middle, sprint to the rim. Guess what? I'm gonna find you, bro. I just made your 2 points a lot easier.
Correct.
So yeah,
So that's so in a nutshell, bro. That right there is what I call game development.
Mm-hmm.
That I think we need to emphasize more.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? That's game development. A lot of that I learned through playing with old heads at the damn
Playing.
park. You know what I'm saying?
Just playing.
Playing, bro, playing. But look, man, we at this hour, man. I could probably go a whole nother hour, man.
Bro,
but look,
I could chop it up all day with my boy.
man, we're gonna get back to it though, cause I'm
sure.
gonna do a group session where we really dive deep on
in.
this
I like it.
development.
I like it.
But check this out, man. Let everybody know where they can find you, where you at, and then what are you coaching, and what are you looking for? You know what I'm saying?
Man. So yeah, come tap in with me. You can follow me on IG, hoop_dreams_basketball. But yeah, man, starting tomorrow, I'll be over at the new home of the Slay basketball in Ballantyne, right outside of Charlotte. But tap in on Instagram, send me a DM if you got any questions, interested in workouts. I'll do some virtual stuff, whatever you guys need. I love developing players, so it don't matter who it is, man. But yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you liking and following the Hoop Lounge TV for sure, bro. Because this dude's been dropping a lot of gems. Had a lot of cool people on here, man. I'm probably the least coolest person he's had on here, bro.
This dude.
I appreciate you having me.
Man, bro, it's always love, big dog.
No doubt.
Had to go back, college days, make it happen. But listen, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tap in, comment below, take any feedback, any opposing views, bring it to me. I'm with it. Appreciate y'all. Tap in. Peace.
Yes.